everyone, it's Charlton. All right, man. So there was a shooting overnight in San Bernardino, California, which is east of LA by about 60 miles, right there. At an apartment complex, 10 people were shot, and the conditions of those 10 people is not totally clear to me. The insider, which is a branch of Business Insider, says 10 people in critical condition, with 3 of those in extremely critical condition. And this, the chief of police, Lawhead of San Bernardino Police Department, says that in this press conference right here. It's just a quick little clip, but I'll play it in a second. So the 10 people were shot. They were all adults. It was male and female victims, no children. And apparently in the common area, I think maybe like a courtyard of an apartment complex, there was a dice game going on. That's what it says in the Fox News report. This happened at 10:45 p.m. California time last night, which is 1:45 p.m. On the East Coast. But that's what it says. It was, I guess, a hot summer night and tempers flared. Multiple gunmen, and multiple guns were used in the shooting. So at least 10 people were shot Sunday night at an apartment complex in San Bernardino, with at least 3 of the victims reportedly in extremely critical condition. I don't know the state of them, but as of this press conference, there were no fatalities. And the 10 victims were taken to 3 different hospitals in the area. Multiple handguns and rifles were fired by gunmen who fled the scene, according to Captain Richard Lawhead. Officers arrived at the location Sunday night to find an unruly crowd at a common area in the apartment complex. It appeared the crowd of people may have been playing a game of dice when the shooting occurred. It was a chaotic scene. So far, no arrests have been made, and there were no immediate description given for any suspects. Lawhead said there was gang activity in the area, but it was not immediately clear if that was connected to the shooting. And there's several pieces of video of the scene, massive police presence of, I don't know when he's giving this press conference. Let me play that right now.
Of 10 victims. 3 of those are extremely critical, but no one is deceased at this time. We have the majority of our victims are at 3 separate hospitals, both at Arrowhead Regional, Loma Linda University, and St. Bernardino's.
Were any children among those?
No children. We do have both male and female victims, but all appear to be adults at this time.
How many weapons were fired?
Don't know how many weapons were fired. There were multiple weapons fired at the scene. What was happening?
All right, so 10 people shot and wounded, and 3 were in extremely critical condition. The investigation was in its early stages. The shooting was reported 10:45 p.m. Sunday. Officers arrived to find an unruly crowd. Same thing. It was a chaotic scene. The shooting started when someone showed up to the gathering, Lawhead said. No one had been arrested early Monday, and descriptions of suspects were limited. There was no vehicle description, and no firearms had been recovered. Handguns and rifles were used. It was unclear if all the wounded were present before the shooting started. All the victims were adults. Lawhead said there is gang activity in the area, but that this early in the investigation, he could not yet attribute the shooting to gang rivalry. And that's pretty much the story there. I mean, they had there is a couple different pieces of video on here. This just shows you the police presence there. I don't know exactly what you're looking at though. You know what? I think that's where the shooting took place. When they say common area, the steps and stuff, that is the common area. So it's not, there's no courtyard. I don't think. That's just a wrong assumption on my part. I think that's what they're saying when it's common area. And over here, it said a police officer speaking with reporters said no deaths were confirmed. A video posted to YouTube channel News Now showed what appeared to be an SUV with bolt holes near the scene on Linwood Drive, but that's gone. It's deleted by user. So I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that's for evidence reasons or what. Police previously reported the children had been injured in the shooting, but an officer on YouTube video said that all victims were adults. My brother-in-law could hear bullets flying past our house. He was outside at the time of the shooting. About 5 minutes later, the helicopter was circling around our street, talking on the loudspeaker, saying to put down the weapons for the people who were on the ground to get up and to get to safety and to let the law enforcement do their job. Crazy. All right, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I will see you in the next video. Later, man.